And we bid you a very pleasant good afternoon and welcome to J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport, Tennessee, ready to bring you the Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball Winners Bracket Ball game on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Number 2 seed Elizabethton at 15-9, taking on the number 3 seed Sullivan East at 16-10. They split in the regular season. Again, a 3:30 game now. Then up next will be the number 4 seed Sullivan South takes on the number 1 seed Unicoi County. And then the elimination game tonight. Number 6 Johnson County takes on number 7 Happy Valley in the double elimination tournament. The loser of that game is eliminated from postseason play. This game has a lot riding on it in the winner's bracket game. If you win, you will not play again until Wednesday night. If you lose, you come back tomorrow night and play in the loser's bracket game at 7:30. If you win, you come out here and play at 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Our game being brought to you by Carter County Bank. Again, we say good afternoon and welcome aboard. We thank you for being with us. Home plate umpire, the three-man crew working with Mike Brenninger, the head coach of the Sullivan East Patriots, and Ryan Presnell, the head coach of the Elizabethton Cyclones. So that means we're not that far away from baseball. Mason McGrew goes for Sullivan East. With the baseball this afternoon, Brody Adams, the big right-hander, goes for the orange and black of Elizabethton High School. We'll take a break, come right back, give you starting lineups, and get this thing set and ready to go. We are live again from J. Fred Johnson Stadium. We'll be right back right after this. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
From the driveways where your kids play basketball and ride their bicycles, to the parking lots at your local church or grocery store, Bracken Paving is an important part of many neighborhoods in our area. No matter how large or how small the job, Bracken strives for excellence in every service they provide. It's a foundation for a strong community. Discover the difference at Bracken Paving and Asphalt Maintenance. Give us a call or visit us online at brackenpaving.com.
At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they treat thousands of patients each year dealing with diabetes and its effects. Diabetes overtaking our nation and leaving a path of destruction behind. Through wound care, office visits, and preventive care, they see most of the patients after a problem arises. Using diabetic footwear such as shoes and inserts, a great way to prevent or prolong skin breakdown and amputation. At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they use only custom molds from patient mold inserts, which further ensure a great recovery, or better yet, prevents a wound from happening. They use custom molded shoes, bracing, custom inserts, and extra depth diabetic shoes to prevent wounds or other skin issues from beginning. Call today, 1-800-524-4447. 39 years, 6 locations, 1 family. Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, 1-800-524-4447.
If you're ready now, the starting lineups first off for the Elizabethton Cyclones with a record of 15-9, and leading off and doing the catching this afternoon for the second consecutive game. You call out the name of Heaton Eggleston. Batting second, playing third base, Corey Russell. Batting third for the Cyclones and playing shortstop, Michael Robinson. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Evan Carter. Batting fifth and doing the pitching, Brody Adams. Batting sixth and playing first base, Matthew Daly. Batting sixth, the designated hitter for the Elizabethton Cyclones this afternoon, that would be the hitting of Logan Eastep. Will be, again, your DH for Carson Dillard at second base, Jesse Carr in left field, and batting ninth and playing center field is Ryan Wetzel. Eggleston catching, Russell at third, Robinson at short, Carter in right, Adams pitching, Daly at first, Eastep DHing for Dillard at second, Carr in left field, and Wetzel in center field. Cyclones take the field, the home field, of course, for this afternoon's get-together with the Sullivan East Patriots at 16-10. The lineup for Sullivan East goes as follows. Leading off and playing shortstop be Aaron Fry. Batting second, the center fielder Elias Arnold. Batting third, the left fielder Dylan Heaton. Cleanup batter for Sullivan East this afternoon, the third baseman Matt Hobson. Eli Milhorn plays second base and bats fifth. Tyler White, the DH for the pitcher Mason McGrew, will bat sixth. And the bottom three for the Patriots, Walker Hudlow at first, Alex McCracken in right field, and John Jones doing the catching. Brody Adams out there on the hill will make the start this afternoon, and for Brody, making this 2017 campaign, Brody Adams again making his 8th start of the season with a record of 5-0. in 34 innings of baseball. Brody Adams, 23 hits, 17 runs, 10 of those earned, 41 strikeouts, only 13 walks. And again, this guy is by record-wise anyway, the ace of the staff with a record of 5-0, the big right-hander. So these two teams played in the regular season. Game 1, we called that one for you, won by the Cyclones in Elizabethton at 11-7. Evan Carter led the Cyclones by driving in 4 runs, 3 for 4 at the plate. Evan Carter drove in runs on a single in the 5th and a single in the 6th. Garrett Hartley got the win in the first one, tossing 5 innings, allowing 0 runs, 2 hits, struck out 10. Brody started the game for the Cyclones on that date, only went a third of an inning, allowing 7 runs. They roughed him up pretty good. That was then, this is now. So Brody Adams will go to work on Aaron Fry, and this one's ready to roll here. We thank you for being with us here this afternoon. This game being brought to you by the good folks at Carter County Bank. Adams sets his sight, brings it, and this one's underway. First pitch, slap foul, third base side. We do have a scoreboard today. That is good. PA, no. Scoreboard, yes. So right-hand batting Aaron Fry. Of course, they're here. They, Sullivan East, by virtue of their win yesterday over Johnson County. Adams wheels, brings it, and it's a pitch outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Leadoff Aaron Fry, the shortstop for the Sullivan East Patriots. Adams gets his side. He brings it. 1-1 offering. And it's a pitch down and away. Misses 2-1. Eggleston behind the plate at first is Matthew Daly. Second is Carson Dillard. Shortstop Michael Robinson. And the third defensively is Corey Russell. Adams brings it. And it's downstairs, 3-1. Jesse Carr in left, Ryan Wetzel in center, and Evan Carter in right defensively for the orange top, white bottomed Elizabethton Cyclones. 3-1 offering to the leadoff man. He'll bring it, and it's downstairs, ball 4. And Fry draws it off, walk to get it started here. Here's Elias Arnold for Sullivan East. Arnold went 0 for 3 in Elizabethton. In the game at Bluff City, and they won 3-0. Elias Arnold in that ball game went 2 for 3 and drove in 2. Right-hand batting second baseman. Throw to first, back in safely as Aaron Fry. Glad to have you with us here, live again from J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport, Tennessee. Beautiful sunsplash day here at the ballpark. Charging from third is Corey Russell in case of a bunt. He bunts it, and it bunts it foul to the first base Sullivan East dugout. Adams leans in, gets his side. Daly holds on the runner first. Aaron Fry. They want something early to happen if you're Sullivan East. Throw to first, and Daly steps across Fry, makes that catch on the outfield side of the bag, and he's back in safely. And we've got the crowd mic. I assume you can hear the raucous Sullivan East dugout. They are fired up down there. Brody Adams to the belt. Today's game being brought to you by Carter County Bank. Brings it. Bunt, pulls it back upstairs, and Brody's struggling a bit here to get it started. So the scoreboard is on, but apparently we haven't been one to run the scoreboard. So you're really in no better shape than you were yesterday when it didn't even come on. Pitching, squares the bunt, does so. Third base side, it's a foul ball as he popped it in front of the Elizabethton dugout. Wind, much like yesterday, blowing right to left here at the ballpark. So anything hit the left or center field today in the air could be a field trip. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Brody Adams setting his sights on Elias Arnold with Dylan Heaton on deck. Just got started, top of the first. East got a base runner. Adams to the belt, brings it, and it's upstairs. So Brody, a pitch away from getting himself into an early jam here. Adams to the belt, brings it. Bad handle pop, foul ground, first base side giving chase. Daly says, I've got it, and he does. He'll squeeze the cowhide and foul ground in front of the Sullivan East first base dugout, 1 away. One out. Fry stays at first, obviously. Here's Dylan Heaton for Sullivan East. Dylan Heaton collectively against the Cyclones so far this season. Dylan Heaton 1 for 5 with an RBI. One out, one on to the first. Adams to the belt, brings it. And it's a fastball, misses upstairs. Adams, 1 ball, no strikeout to the right-hand batter, twirling his bat in the box, waiting on the pitch. And it's a fastball, belt high, that misses. And I'll tell you what, that strike zone so far is very, very, very tight. But you got to be spot on. That looked pretty good from here. Thank you, Jeremiah Clark. God bless you, my son. Could not do this without you. Pitching. And a pitch upstairs again, and Brody, 3-0. Fry with a walk. Arnold pops out on foul ground to Daly at first, and Heaton's worked him to a 3-0 count. We told you that first outing, Brody had to come in, Hartley had to come in behind him and kind of put out the fire because he struggled, to say the least, in that game at Bluff City. 3-0 pitch, and it's strike call, 3-1. Gorgeous day. I know it's a work day, but I'm just dumbfounded why there's not more folks here. Yesterday, the crowd I thought was very poor for a Sunday afternoon to watch baseball. 3-1 pitch. Adams brings it, and it's a pitch upstairs, ball 4. East has got something going here by virtue of a couple of walks administered by Brody Adams. Those are walks 14 and 15 on the season for Brody. Here's the right-hand batting Matt Hobson, the cleanup batter, the third baseman. What would I do without Jeremiah Clark? Goodness gracious sakes alive. Here's Hobson. Right-hand batter. Adams brings it. Hobson takes it outside, ball 1. Hobson 2 for 6 with an RBI in the 2 meetings. So Brody Adams walk to Fry, pop out to Arnold, another walk to Heaton. So pitching inside and tight, some smoke, and that one misses. So either the other umpire strike zones are very, very friendly. This one is tighter than the banjo string right here, this strike zone. This one is a strike call. Nice pitch, Brody Adams. 2 on, 1 out, top of the first. It's East and Elizabethton just getting started. It's Unicoi County and Sullivan South to follow here. Adams to the bell, checks runners at second and first, brings it. Bad handle foul, ran it in on him. In behind the first base dugout, a foul ball here, Jay Fred. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 1 out. Carr in left field defensively, Wetzel in center, and Evan Carter, the freshman, in right. Cyclones orange tops, white bottoms, black caps, orange bills. Adams checks him at second. Big pitch right here, 2-2, and he flies him down the right field line, a foul ball, giving chase Daly, and he will make, nope, cannot come up with it. Good try, Matthew Daly. Thought he had it, juggled it, and squirted loose with his back to the infield, running full throttle. Almost made a circus catch on that foul ball, and everybody stays alive, of course. Matthew Daly ran about 40 yards at an angle from the first base line down the right field line and almost made an over-the-shoulder circus catch. But it got away from him, and he stays alive at 2-2. On deck is Eli Milhorn for Sullivan East. They are 16-10 are the Patriots. Cyclones 15-9. Adams to the belt again, checks him, brings a 2-2 pitch, shoots it foul, and it's another baseball being retrieved. Sullivan East in their navy blue tops, gray bottoms. They are the visitors here, obviously, this afternoon. by virtue of batting first. Adams gets his sign. Brody brings it to Eggleston on a 2-2 count. And a fly ball, foul first base side. Daly giving chase. It's going to settle back into the bullpen. So Matt Hobson's getting his money's worth on this one. That's, 5 foul balls now by Hobson. Beautiful day for a triple header. South and Unicoi County next. The elimination game of the nightcap will be Happy Valley and Johnson County. This double elimination affair. That game's loser will be eliminated for the season. Adams again, working from the stretch, 2-2 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. So here Coach Presnell will holler out some encouragement. Go, Brody. Needs a strike right here. He's fixing to load him up here in the first inning. 1 out. Full count, brings it. Bad handle pop, foul ball, and stays alive. Credit Matt Hobson. He's a battler, the third baseman for Sullivan East. He is being a very, very tough out here. Tough customer, which is what you want. You want him to be a tough out. If you're a Patriot coach, see if Brody can get one in on him here. Full count. Runners at second and first. 1 out here in the first inning. No score. Pitches. Upstairs, ball 4. Bases juiced in the first. No place to put him for Eli Milhorn, the second baseman for Sullivan East. And with that, our pitching coach will walk out and talk to his starting pitcher, Brody Adams. With the obvious to settle him down. Bullpen is quiet for the moment. Milhorn 1 for 2 with an RBI in game 1. Eli Milhorn in that second game in Bluff City. Milhorn, the second game, went 0 for 2, so 1 for 5 with a ribby in the 2 games. And good luck to the Elizabethton Lady Cyclone softball team. They play today. They'll take on the Lady Patriots of Sullivan East at 8 o'clock tonight at the Lady Devils Diamond in Irwin. I may go watch that one. Look at you, Jeremiah Clark. Bless your heart. Telling you. The Lord puts angels in people's lives, and I'm telling you, this Jeremiah Clark's an angel. This guy really helps me out. I could not do this without him. Gets tired of me saying it, but I don't care. Bases loaded. Here we go. Left-hand batting Milhorn. Big part of this game early. Pitching upstairs and outside, ball 1. Brody Adams trying to get a big out here. A little double play ball to erase this Sullivan East rally here. Bases loaded. First inning, nobody out. And a strike call. Nice pitch, Brody. Took something off that with the left-hand batter. Tyler White, the DH on deck here. Fry walked. Elias Arnold popped out to Daly in foul ground. Heaton walked and Hobson walked. Adams pitches. And it's upstairs, popping the leather, but it misses out of the strike zone. 2-1. Bullpen quiet for the moment for Elizabethton, but it won't go long, I can tell you. Needs a big out right here, a little double play ball. Swing and a miss, throw it by him. Nice pitch, Brody Adams. Big cut, nice rip by number 10, Milhorn. He took a big-time rip. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brody leans in, gets his sign from Ethan Eggleston. Nods his head, working from the stretch. 2-2 pitch, forthcoming, and here it is. And it's upstairs, ball 3. If you're a baseball fan, you know what I'm about to say. There's no place to put them. Full count, bases loaded. So Brody leans in, gets his sign, the payoff pitch to the 1-out batter. Brings it and upstairs, ball 4. Walked in a run. So it's a 1-0 ball game. That's the bottom line. Fry trots in from third rather. Bases stay loaded. It's Tyler White, right-hand batting designated hitter for the pitcher, Marshall McGrew. Still in troublesome waters here. Bases loaded, only one out and a run in. And a fastball, nice pitch. You can see that from here, caught the corner. Nice one for Brody Adams. Looking for something positive now. So credit Milhorn with a RBI. This one misses, 1-1. And the bullpen has started for Elizabethton. Trey Shown loosening up for the Cyclones. Pitching way outside, block Eggleston. That saved a run. Nice job, Ethan Eggleston. That was way out of the strikes, and he went down and smothered it and kept that one from going to the backstop. So Brody, the ace of the staff record-wise at 5-0, struggling here in the early going. Pitching. And a foul back. Coach Brenninger has probably told his team to just, as long as he's not grooving it, to stand up there and do your thing. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Last couple of batters have scarcely swung the stick. 1-2. Pitching. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Big out for Brody Adams. Needed that one for a confidence boost, and there's 2 down. And for Brody on the season, strikeout number 42, and a big one at that. Here is Walker Hudlow, the first baseman. So Brody working from the windup now with 2 out, bases jammed. He rocks and brings it. And it's a pitch upstairs, ball 1. So McGrew will have at least 1 run to work with in the bottom of the first. Pitching. And it's strike called. Nice pitch, Brody. 1-1. Sullivan East 1, Elizabethton nothing here. Top of the first, 2 out, bases jammed for the Patriots. Pitching Adams, swinging, fouling back. Walker Hudlow, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adams, new baseball, tugs on that ball cap. Working from the first base side of the rubber from the windup. Nods his head. 1-2 offering. Here it comes to Hudlow, and he flies him to center field. Could be trouble. Coming hard, going back, and they won't get to it. It falls. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Throw to third, and they will call him out at third base. But the run sticks. 2 runs come in. It's a 3-0 ball game. And so you look at the numbers. You credit him with a single with an RBI for Hudlow. Then coming down to third, Milhorn thrown out down at third. And so you go 3 runs on 1 base hit. No errors and 2 men left after a half inning. It's Sullivan East 3, Elizabethton coming up. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball in the AA tournament from J. Fred Johnson Stadium in Kingsport.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City takes care of both male and female customers, but owner Kim Smith says they have a special care and concern for ladies.
Being a female in what's considered a man's business, I understand the trepidation that women may have when they come to the shop. They feel like they don't know about cars, they might be intimidated, but that's not the way we do business. Everybody's treated the same. We take the time to explain anything that they have questions about, the repair, the process, the part. We want to make sure people are comfortable with what we're going to do to their vehicle and that they understand. We do cater to women in a sense. We have a real nice waiting room with nice Keurig coffee and flavored creamers, air-conditioned, cushioned seats, TV, everything a girl could want while she waits for her car to be fixed.
American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, open 6 days a week. Call today at 913-3111. Blue Lizard Australian sunscreen originated in Australia, where sunscreen standards are the strictest in the world. Although our products are now manufactured here in the U.S., we continue to adhere to the most stringent Australian standards to offer the best in broad-spectrum sun protection. Blue Lizard, the brand most recommended by pediatricians and dermatologists. Our smart bottle turns blue in the presence of UV rays, reminding you to cover up. You bring the sun, Blue Lizard brings the magic.
And it's 1-1 to Eggleston. Eggleston lead things off, trailing 3-0 here. Mason McGrew, your starting pitcher. McGrew brings the right-hander. Eggleston ground ball to the second baseman. To his right, 3 steps, fields, throws, got him. 1 down, 4-3. Let's set the defense for Sullivan East. John Jones behind the plate. Walker Hudlow first base. Eli Milhorn at second. Aaron Fry shortstop. Matt Hobson at third. In left field, Dylan Heaton. In center, Elias Arnold. And in right field, Alex McCracken. Here's Corey Russell. McGrew brings it. Russell watch the miss outside, ball 1. 3-0 Sullivan East here in the bottom of the first inning. You see on the screen, you're listening to Elizabethton High School Baseball versus Sullivan East here at Jay Fred in the Class AA tournament. Pitching McGrew. Ground ball back up the middle. Base hit to center field. Corey Russell. And so the Cyclones have the first base run of the afternoon. And right up to this point will come Michael Robinson. So Robinson will take his turn to the plate. Big game yesterday for Michael. Robinson a double, scored twice, went 2 for 4 yesterday. Robinson with Russell at first. 1 out, 1 on here in the first inning. 3-0 Sullivan East in the bottom of the first inning. Throw to first, back in diving is Corey Russell. And Walker Hudlow to hold him on there. Pitching McGrew. Swing and a miss. Took something off that one, strike 1. I see my man Doug Hartley's in the house. Captain Doug, he's a nice one. Don't see his lovely bride, but Coach Doug's in the house. Here's the throw to first. Back in diving, Corey Russell. Appreciate the folks out there listening to this on Facebook. This is our kind of a maiden season, if you will. It's been a lot of fun. This one, fly ball left field. It'll be caught on the fly. Elias Arnold in the gap and left center field hauls it in, and there's 2 away in the inning. Here's Evan Carter, the freshman. What more could you ask for this kid? He is, 3 for 5 yesterday, 3 for 4. Check that, 2 for 4 with a double, drove into and scored a run. Evan Carter with a runner at first, Corey Russell. Like to see him take one out of here real quick. That'd be sweet. Throw to first, paying a lot of attention to Corey Russell. He's back in diving safely. 2 out, bottom of the first. It's 3-0 Sullivan East. Pitching, and it's a strike call. Caught the corner of the left-hand batting freshman, Evan Carter. Eggleston grounds out to second. Russell singles back up the middle. Robinson flies out in the gap in left center to the center fielder, and here's Carter. McGrew brings it. Carter watches it downstairs, misses 1-1. Good eye for the 9th grader. So they split in the regular season, each team winning on their home field. South and Unicoi County coming up next year. McGrew outside is your catcher. John Jones set up on the outside part of the plate of the left-hand batter and misses. Pitching. Ground ball back over the mound into center field. Base hit for Carter. I thought the second baseman would track it down, but it skips on through, and 2-out single for Carter. He continues to swing a hot stick and brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Brody Adams. Get a chance to help his cause here. Brody on the season batting .340. Adams yesterday went 1 for 3. Reached base on the error and scored a run. Runners at second and first, 2 on, 2 out here in the inning, down 3. First pitch, fly ball, left field, and that will fall for a base hit. Corey Russell gets the windmill. He's coming. He will score standing up. Down to third is a throw. High throw. Goes into the Elizabethton dugout. Coming home, Carter. Here's going to be a play at the plate. He slides. He's going to be safe at the plate for Elizabethton. The throw from left field sailed over top of the third baseman, hit the front facing of the dugout for Elizabeth, and ricocheted right back into the catcher's hands. He threw it to the awaiting pitcher at the plate, and Carter slides in head first and scores, and it's a 3-2 ball game. So credit Adams with an RBI single, and Brody stands at third with a bang-bang play at the plate. So Russell scores, Carter scores, and we're right back in business. Adams down at third with a courtesy runner for the tying run. Here's Matthew Daly. And so I said Brody Adams could help his cause, and he did. Credited with an RBI single to play at the play. He won't get an RBI out of that, but he gets down to third and has a courtesy runner right there. McGrew pitches, and it's down and away, but a strike call to Matthew Daly. Daly DH'd yesterday for Hartley, the pitcher. Went 3 for 4 and drove in a run. Pitching, swing and a miss. 3-2 now. Tying run 90 feet away. The 2-ball, 2-strike count to Matthew Daly. Logan Eastep on deck. McGrew pitches. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the inning. But a good one for the Cyclones. 2 runs on 3 base hits. No errors, they leave 1. We go to the second inning. It's a barn burner already. 3-2 East. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications and 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here with the ratio. It goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the crossings in North Johnson City.
Back at J. Fred Johnson Stadium again, the Cyclones strike for 2 and pulled within 1. We go to the second inning. Here's Alex McCracken. Pitch is down and away, ball 1. Adams 8-9-1. He'll face McCracken. Jones at the top of the order. Aaron Fry. We're in the second. 3-2 Sullivan East. Adams pitching, and it's a strike called. Bullpen is ready. Trey Shine loosening up just in case. There won't be much deliberation in this inning if Brody can't get it going here. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Adams. Pitching upstairs, and it's 2-1. Adams brings it. Fly ball, right field, foul ground, giving chase Daly back to the infield, and he cannot catch up to it. And the count stays at 2 strikes on Alex McCracken. Well, we have a scoreboard operator, the legendary Tom Warwick's here. There's absolutely no excuse to have a tournament without a scoreboard or a PA system. I don't care. I'll tell anybody who wants to hear it. You kidding me? 2-2 pitch. That's upstairs, ball 3. Eggleston reached up and speared that one. Let's head to the backstop. Full count. Shown, who came in yesterday for Hartley, he's ready if need be. Brody Adams nods his head to the leadoff man. Here it comes. And a ground ball back up the middle into center field for a leadoff single for Alex McCracken. That gives John Jones an at-bat, the catcher, the number 9 man of the Sullivan East lineup. With that base hit back up the middle, Trey Shown is bearing down a little bit more now in the bullpen. These two teams split in the regular season. So Adams working from the stretch again. Jones squares the bunt, throws to first, and he's back in safely on the throw. East Patriots ball caps look a little bit like the old Montreal Expo caps from way back in the day. Pitching Adams. Bunting pulls a back, strike call. Nice pitch, Brody. Jones had squared the bunt to sacrifice a runner down, and pulled it back for a strike call. Russell creeping in from third again. Jones swinging away this time, and swing and a miss. Big rip, didn't get it. Nice pitch, Adams. No balls and 2 strikes now to John Jones. Top of the order on deck here in the second. East leads at 3-2. It's a winner's bracket game. South and Iroquois County to follow. Adams to the belt, brings it, and it's upstairs, not by much, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. So the top of the order coming up next year. Leadoff single over first in the form of Alex McCracken. Adams brings it. Took something off of it, misses upstairs, and it's 2-2. And Trey Shown continues to lather himself up. Pitching. Swing and a miss. Strikeout. Big for the confidence of Brody Adams. His second strikeout of the game. 1 out, 1 on, top of the order. Fry walked, came around and scored that first run back in that 3-run first. Again, our big game sponsor today. We want to say thanks to the folks at Carter County Bank. We'll talk about them coming up throughout the broadcast. Pitching, Adams popped him up. Foul ball, third base side. Corey Russell giving chase. He wants it. He thinks he can get it, and he cannot. It just goes into the bullpen. He was right up against the fence, and if he could have scaled that fence, he'd have climbed it, but he couldn't, and it falls right just inside the bullpen fencing, and Aaron Fry dodges the bullet. Top of the second, scheduled 7. It's 3 for East and 2 for the Cyclones. Brody Adams versus Mason McGrew. Adams brings it, and it's downstairs. Good block by Eggleston to keep it in front of him. Warwick, welcome, my friend. The legendary Tom Warwick's running the scoreboard here. We go back many years back in the days of South. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, pitching. Ground ball back up the middle. In behind the bag at second, Carson Dillard. Can't play it. Oh, and safe. That's a playable ball. Let's see. I'm going to give that an error on Carson Dillard. He may have, his eyes were bigger. I think he was looking at that double play ball, and it's an E4, and second and first. 1 out for Elias Arnold. Popped out and foul ground to Daly first base side last inning. Adams brings it, And a first pitch fly ball down the right field line and twisting back and out of play, a foul ball. Boy, East has sprayed this thing all over the ballpark, foul balls so far. They've used about 20 cases of balls, it seems like, but they bring them back in and retrieve them, but they're all over the place. They've fouled them down the first base line, in behind us here, up there taking hacks at Brody Adams. Brody leans in, gets his sign. Brody checks the runner out at second this sun-splashed afternoon here in Kingsport. And it's upstairs. Took something off that one. Misses. Brody Adams again to the belt. Checks the runners at second and first, working from the stretch. And strike called. He wanted to. You can see his body language. Arnold wanted to pull the trigger and didn't. It's strike two call, 2-2. Again, Patriots have 2 base hits here in this baseball game so far. Adams brings it. Upstairs, ball 3. On deck is Dylan Heaton awaits on deck here. Brings it. And strike 3 called. Got him. Ran it in on his hands. He started to do a check swing, and he held up. And Adams with a punch out. 2 down now. Nice pitch by Adams. Ran it in on his hands. That's Brody's 3rd K of the game. They'll go to work on Dylan Heaton, who walked and scored one of those 3 runs in the last inning. Nice pitch by Brody Adams to ring him up. Here is Heaton. Brody brings it. And it's a strike called, and you start to see, not that it left him for very long, you're starting to see the confidence come back for Adams. Brody checks him at second and first and brings it. It's upstairs, 1-1. How about the Yankees? They swept the Cubbies over the weekend. Went into, the 16th, 18th inning last night? 5-4 final. Yankees are red hot. They'll make a trip into Cincinnati for 2-game set starting tonight. We're running down Major League Baseball coming up. Here's a pop out in shallow right field. Evan Carter says, "I've got it." Comes in about 20 steps. He'll squeeze a cowhide, and that will be the Elizabethton defensive inning. Sullivan East goes quietly. We go to the bottom of the second, 3-2 Patriots. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here. With the ratio, goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop. So it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the Crossings in North Johnson City.
We go to the bottom of the second. It's Estep, Carr, and Wetzel. 7-8-9 for the Cyclones. Down a run here, 3-2. Pitching. Swing and a miss. Logan Estep, strike 1. Estep yesterday in the 9-0 had that big 2-run single. And that 6-run second inning yesterday that helped defeat Happy Valley. Pitching, and it's downstairs. 1-1 to Logan Estep. DHing for Carson Dillard, the second baseman. So Estep with 2 ribbies yesterday gives Logan 15 on the season. Pitching. Fouling back into the netting. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Logan Eastep, designated hitter. 7, 8, and 9 here in the second inning in a 3-2 ball game. Swing and a miss. Strikeout swinging. Eastep's gone. Back-to-back strikeouts now by McGrew. Here's Jesse Carr. Carr batting .256, no homers and 2 runs knocked in for Jesse, right-hand batter. Plays left field this afternoon for the Cyclones. This is ball 1 to Jesse Carr. 3-2 East in the bottom of the second, scheduled 7, winner's bracket game. Bad handle, foul back our way. You win today, you come back Wednesday in the winner's bracket. You lose today, you're back out here tomorrow in the elimination game, trying to stay alive. Happy Valley, Johnson County will do that here later on this evening, the third game of the triple-header. McGrew brings it, and it's outside, good block by Jones. In AAA baseball today, they've got some big games happening in Daniel Boone at 5 o'clock. Top seeded Dobbins Minute takes on number 3 seeded Tennessee High. Then the nightcap, number 5 Crockett takes on the number 2 seed Science Hill in the elimination game. Swing and a miss by Jesse Carr. 2 balls, 2 strikes. On deck will be Ryan Wetzel. So after a shaky start by Brody Adams, looked like he may have found himself that last inning. This one fouled back to the screen. Count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. It was the Yankees beating the Cubs 5-4 and 18 last night at Wrigley. They swept the Cubbies over the weekend. McGrew brings a 2-2 pitch. Outside, good eye by Jesse Carr. Tonight, Washington at Baltimore. The Yankees in Cincinnati, as we told you. San Francisco taking on DeGrom and the Mets in New York. St. Louis and Miami. The Cubs go to Colorado. Pittsburgh will be in L.A. to battle the Dodgers. And Texas at San Diego. Fly ball popped him up. Foul ground. Looking up into the sun. Backpedaling, and nobody gets it. Third thought he had it. Short thought he had it. It falls between them, but it's a foul ball. So some miscommunication between Aaron Fry and Matt Hobson. In the American League, again, well, that was the American League I gave, or actually, no, let me give you the American League. Washington and Baltimore, Cleveland and Toronto, Kansas City, Tampa Bay, the Yankees, as we said, in Cincinnati. Ground ball, third baseman, 3 hops, belt high, throws, Hobson, and ball's dropped at first base. All hands are safe. That's E3. He dropped the ball, so that's... So Washington in the American League, again, Washington and Baltimore, Cleveland and Toronto, Kansas City at Tampa Bay, Yankees at Cincinnati, the Angels in Oakland, and Texas at San Diego. Mike Brenninger goes out to talk to his team now. A little break in the action. So a little meeting of the mound here. Today's game being brought to you by the good folks at Carter County Bank with 3 locations. Elk Avenue, Broad Street, and Benberg Road. Go to the website at cartercountybank.com. They have mobile deposit, one of the most popular mobile banking services they've ever offered. Mobile deposit makes banking even more convenient than ever. Making a deposit as easy as snapping a picture of your check with your smartphone or tablet. It's called mobile deposit. Carter County Bank. They also offer perfect checking. We'll tell you about that coming up here in a few minutes. We do want to say thanks to Carter County Bank, East Elk Avenue, Broad Street, and Benberg Road in Elizabethton. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Tying run at first. Pitching. Fly ball could hang, and it does. Out number 2. Hung up there for Elias Arnold. Drifted to his right about 6 steps, makes the catch, 2 away. Top of the order, Eggleston. Heaton grounded out to second base to start the game back in the last inning. We're in the bottom of the second. 3-2, Sullivan East. Winner gets tomorrow off, and the loser plays back out here tomorrow night at 7:30. But again, that dreaded word, RAIN, is coming our way. Throw to first, back in standing, or rather diving safely. In the single A tournament today, you have it being played at Crockett at 5 o'clock, University High Unaka, and at 7:30, North Green and the Hampton Bulldogs play. Pitch misses outside, ball 1 to Heaton Eggleston. Cyclones 2 runs on 3 base hits, single by Russell, single by Carter, and a run-producing single by Brody Adams. Pitch outside, good job, Eggleston, good eye. So Adams helping his cause here. At the plate, last inning. Corey Russell waits on deck. Throw to first and back in a little closer that time for Jesse Carr. So a one-hop throw over to the first baseman who should have caught that. I gave the error to the first baseman. This one is a strikeout. I guess having played first base back in the day, I can say he should have caught that ball. Either way, it's an E on the east infield. Brings it. Swing and a miss. Pitch upstairs to Ethan Eggleston. 2 balls and 2 strikes here. 2 outs, bottom of the second. East 3, Elizabethton 2. Tying run at first for the Cyclones. They move him around here. McGrew brings it, and it's outside, full count. Working an outside part of the plate, the left-hand batter. Count runs full now. Eggleston waits on the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, held on to it. Strikeout swinging on a foul tip, and that's the inning. Elizabethton in the inning, no runs on no hits, 1 error, 1 man left. We've played 2. It is Sullivan East 3, Elizabethton 2. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
Two inning totals here at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Sullivan East 3 runs on 2 hits, and Elizabethton 2 runs on 3 hits. We go to the third inning. It's Hobson, Milhorn, and White, the middle of the order, 4, 5, and 6 for Sullivan East against Brody Adams. Back out there again. Trey Shanna is set down for the moment. So see if Brody has righted the ship here and can throw what we expect out of him, throwing some BBs. He's got a couple of, 3 strikeouts so far in the game. He's given up 2 base hits. Single to Hudlow, an RBI single to Hudlow, and a single to McCracken, and that's been it. The walks have been his problem so far. Ground ball. Robinson, first pitch at short. Fields, Michael pumps, throws, got him. 6-3 on the putout. 1 pitch. Hobson's gone to start the third for Sullivan East. Here's Eli Milhorn. Had that bases loaded walk to be credited for a run with an RBI in his behalf back in the first inning. Adams brings it. First pitch popped him back our way. No. That one landed up here in the stands for a baseball to somebody come get, I guess. No balls and a strike. Ground ball. Carson Dillard, slow roller, Fields, throws, got him. 2 down, 4-3 on the putout. Daly takes the throw, 2 away, and it's Tyler White's turn. So Brody, for the moment, has righted the ship, and it's a good thing. Here's Tyler White. Tyler struck out. One of the 3 Ks so far. There's a swing and a miss. Adams down low, misses 1-1. So East gets 3 in the top of the first. The Cyclones come right back with 2 of their own. There's a strike call. Nice pitch. You can tell that one. And Brody has settled down here, starting to throw with the kind of velocity we've expected from him. So they have weathered the storm. 1 ball, 2 strikes. He brings it. And it's downstairs and not by much. Count evens at 2-2. Well, the lads of NASCAR moved to Kansas Speedway this weekend. Trucks and Cup Series head that way. 2-2 pitch. It's bounced up there 3-2. Kyle Busch says it's a real racetrack. He was not very complimentary of yesterday. That 18-car crash took out a lot of the big guns. Payoff pitch. Slow ground ball to Daly. Daly falls down. He'll field it, get up, and nice job, Matthew Daly. Broke towards the ball and stumbled, then got up, fields the ball, steps on the bag at third unassisted, and that is a 1-2-3 inning, and that's the kind of innings we expect from Brody Adams. Good job by Brody. Quick break. We'll be right back. Cyclones come calling down 1 at the bottom of the third. Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
Your life is always changing. You never know what shape it will take, or how your financial needs might change. But if we talk about your investments and how they can provide for you and your family, the future becomes clear. At Wells Fargo Advisors, we believe conversation leads to financial clarity. Let's start a conversation today.
Bottom of the third, here we go. Corey Russell leading things off. A single, his only at bat back in the first. First pitch, fly ball to gap in left center. Will they get to it? And they will. Held up. He gave it a ride, but Dylan Heaton in the break of the bat made a great job defensively out in the gap to haul that one in. First pitch, and Corey roped to the left field, but Dylan Heaton makes the catch, one away. Here's Michael Robinson. Robinson flied out to left his first time up. Wind continues to blow right to left here. Bottom of the third. East leads at 3-2. East got 3, and the Cyclones have scored the last 2. Pitch, curveball, strike called. Robinson got fooled, boat off the plate. Slices across the plate for a called strike. Right-hand batting senior shortstop. Pitch is inside, 1-1. Warwick. I'd left it alone. Who cares? 1-1 pitch. And it's downstairs, 2-1s. We're just glad we had one. We didn't have one at all yesterday. 2 balls and a strike. McGrew delivers. And it's outside. Good eye by Michael Robinson. 3-1. Three-one pitch. Fly ball. Could have fall. And it does. Base hit in front of the center fielder. Michael Robinson gets base hit number 3 for the Cyclones this afternoon. Tying run at first. And here is Evan Carter, who singled and scored his first time up. So Evan Carter looks down the line, gets his signals instructions from Ryan Presnell, and here we go. Pitching, and Carter taking ball 1. Third baseman creeping in on the bag, and actually from the bag, in on the grass, I should say, down to third, just in case. But I don't see Evan Carter bunting in this situation. Turn that bat loose. One of the best hitters in Northeast Tennessee up here, only a freshman. This one's outside. Good eye by Carter. And a pitch downstairs. Good eye to Carter. Three balls and no strikes to Carter. They're going to have to give him something to swing at to get the green light to go. He does not, but it's a strike call, 3-1. 1 out, 1 on in the third. It's 3-2, Sullivan East in the scheduled 7. Cyclones, the home team here, batting the bottom half of the inning. Carter. High pop out in shallow center field. Could be trouble, and it will fall for a base hit. Second baseman went out. Center fielder came in, and it fell in no man's land. And a single for Carter. Held up your runner, Robinson. He had to wait and see if they're going to catch it, but he scampers into second. And back-to-back singles now for Elizabethton. And here comes Brody Adams. Chance to help his cause in an RBI single. Back in the first inning. Brody, his 13th RBI of the year for Brody Adams. And what a good opportunity here for number 4. Second and first, 1 out, down 1, and here come the Cyclones. Let's see what they can do. Today's game being brought to you by the good folks at Carter County Bank, cartercountybank.com. Appreciate them supporting Cyclone baseball. McGrew brings it. Brody takes it inside, ball 1. Daly on deck here in the third inning. Russell flies to left. Robinson singles. Carter singles. Here's Adams. Got some speed on the bases. McGrew brings it. Adams taken, called strike right down the gutter pipe. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 men on here in the third. McGrew to the belt. Checks it. Adams, bad handle foul to the backstop. Count goes to the ball, 2 strikes. Warwick has found the right buttons. The scoreboard's back on. And not a person said a word. But Warwick, a perfectionist, went back and fixed it. Way to go, Warwick. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Brody Adams. McGrew working from the stretch brings it. And a foul back. Good hack by Adams. And it's Maintains a 1-ball, 2-strike count. Elizabethton team batting average a very fine .315. 1 home run, and it's from this young man right here. How about one right now? How about number 2 right here, big guy? Saw a couple fly out of here last week when Elizabethton was here against Dobbins Bennett playing for their senior night. Pitching. Adams, fly ball. That will be over the head of the left fielder. It'll roll to the fence. 1 run scores. We're tied up. Here comes your go-ahead run. Presnell gets in the windmill. Here comes the relay. Here he comes at home. He'll come in standing up. And the Cyclones have taken the lead. Brody Adams has delivered a big clutch 2-run double for Brody Adams out at second base. So Heaton broke in on it just a couple of steps. That was a missile to the fence out in left field, and when the smoke clears, the Cyclones have taken the lead here. And a big 2-run double by Brody Adams, his 3rd RBI of the ball game. Here's Matthew Daly. So Brody Adams delivers a clutch 1-out, 2-run double. Here's a strike call to Daly. Daly struck out at the end of the first inning. So I got Adams with 3 ribbies here in the ball game. More importantly, up on that scoreboard, you see a 4-3 Cyclone lead here in the 3rd inning. Pitching. Popped him up. First baseman's waved off with the second baseman, and he'll make the catch. 2 down. Daly's retired for Logan Eastep, who struck out swinging his first time up. So 3 straight base hits, single, and a 2-run double by Brody Adams. 2 runs on 3 hits now gives the Cyclones 4 runs on 6 base hits here in the ball game, and still batting. Here's Eastep, DHing for Carson Dillard, the second baseman. Pitching, and it's outside, ball 1. Anyway, back to the NASCAR race yesterday, the Geico 500. A.J. Allmendinger was upside down in his car. They stopped the race for 27 minutes to get him righted up and get him towed off. Man, oh man, go back and watch some of that footage. Swing and a miss. Again, courtesy runner out at second base running for Brody Adams. Colton Miller out at second running the bases for Brody. 1-1 pitch. Popped him up. Foul ground. John Jones, catcher coming our way, and Try-Tune couldn't make the catch. Good try for John Jones. Good effort by that young man. That is a hard thing to do, is try and be behind the plate. Ball pops up. You don't even know where it's at, and you pop that mask. You have about 5 or 6 seconds to find the ball and make the catch, and good try by John Jones. Couldn't come up with it. A for effort for that young man, and it keeps Logan Eastep alive here. Bottom of the 3rd, Elizabethton's taking the lead 4-3. Big run out there at second, dancing around Colton Miller running for Brody Adams. Adams 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. This one fouled back, he jammed him, and so Eastep hangs at a ball, 2 strikes. Coming up next, Sullivan South and the number 1 seed Unicoi County that set out yesterday's festivities, and then the elimination game of the nightcap, Johnson County and Happy Valley. Those two teams play, and the loser goes home. And this one's outside, up the line off the shin guards and coming down to 3rd. Nice play. Miller alertly comes down. And credit Miller, Colton Miller with a stolen base, gets down to 3rd. Nice job by Colton. That one, nice job smothered by John Jones, the catcher. Kicked up the first base line about 10 feet, and Miller alertly scampers to 3rd. So he's 90 feet away now. And a pitch, strike 3 called, and Eastep's gone, and that's the inning, but a good one for the Cyclones. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, they leave 1. We played 3. Elizabethton has regained the lead 4-3 Cyclones. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At American Import and Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. you have to be certified in 8 different certifications and 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here. With the ratio, it goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import and Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the crossings in North Johnson City.
3 inning totals: Elizabethton 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error, and for Sullivan East 3 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors. We go to the 4th inning. It's a 5 in a row retired now by Brody Adams. He'll go to work on Walker Hudlow at an RBI single back in the first. Ground ball, base hit left field. Through the window to left between shortstop and third, and tying run right back on the bases for East here in this seesaw affair in the 4th inning. Brings up Alex McCracken. He singled his first time up. So Brody'd retired 5 in a row here, and he surrenders only his 3rd base hit of the ball game. But more importantly, on the scoreboard, represents the tying run at first with nobody out. Here's the right-hand batting Alex McCracken. McCracken singled his only at bat. Adams, outside corner, called strike. Nice pitch. Keep going back to the NASCAR race. The drivers will tell you some of them love Talladega and some of them just detest Talladega because of the big one, the crashes. Popped him up, first base side, down the right field line, and backing out of play, giving chase. Evan Carter made it closer than it really was, and good effort by Carter. Those long strides nearly caught up to that, but could not. It's a long strike, 0-2. Stenhouse Jr. gets his first ever NASCAR victory. Jamie McMurray rolled in second at Chip Ganassi #1 Chevrolet. Kyle Busch third, Eric Amarola fourth, Casey Kane fifth. Kane had a big day yesterday. And of course, Amarola won the race on Saturday, the Xfinity Series. So big weekend for Eric Amarola to build on. And this one, strike 3 called. He got him. Nice pitch by Brody Adams. Strikeout number 4 for the big guy. Here's John Jones. He struck out his first time up back in the 2nd inning. Top of the 4th, 4-3 Elizabethton. So heading off to Kansas Speedway this weekend. Kyle Busch says we're going to our real racetrack. I'm sure the folks in Talladega loved that. I know the Kansas folks loved it. It's a good little endorsement. Misses inside ball 1. Folks say Busch is a crybaby. I don't know if he is. I just know the guy's competitive. He said, I'm out there to win races, and if I don't win, I'm not happy. It's real simple. I'm paid to win. That's what Joe Gibbs wants. Swing and a miss. Adams blew that one by him, 1-1. Kyle Larson, Martin Triggs Jr., Brad Kozlowski, Chase Elliott, Joey Logano, the top 5 in points. Then comes McMurray, Harvick, Jimmy Johnson, Clint Boyer, and Kyle Busch, the top 10. 1-1 pitch. Adams brings it. McCracken, or check that, Jones swings at it and misses 1-2. Top of the order on deck here. We're in the top of the 4th of a scheduled 7. Elizabethton with 2 in the bottom of the 3rd has regained the lead 4-3 in the winner's bracket. In South and Unicoi County next. That ought to be a good one. Brody Adams brings it. And it's downstairs and not by much. Ethan Eggleston tried to frame that one, but the home plate umpire said, a little bit outside. Russell at 3rd, Robinson at short, Dillard at 2nd, Daly holds on the runner at 1st, Eggleston behind the plate defensively. Adams, 2-2 pitch, and he just made contact. Look out. That one went into the east dugout and had him scattering. into the bad scorcher, and they were moving around in there. Everybody's okay, it appears. Jones, 2-ball, 2-strike count to the number 9 man, the East catcher, John Jones. And a pitch upstairs, ball 3. Bullpen quiet for the moment. We had Trey Shown up earlier in the ball game, loosening up. Full count, 3-2. Adams brings it. Jones makes contact, fouls at the backstop, into the bat foul. Today's game being brought to you by Carter County Bank. Thank those folks when you see them. Say, hey, thanks for sponsoring Cyclone Baseball. CarterCountyBank.com. 3 locations. Elk Avenue, Broad Street, and Benberg Road. Pitching, swing, and it just got a piece of him. Dribbles it foul to the Elizabethton dugout. Counted 3 balls and 2 strikes here as we approach the 5 o'clock hour. Now Jones backs out of the box, readjusts his batting glove, and climbs back in. They say rain's coming, so this tournament has to be done by Friday. So says the TSSAA. The district tournament's got to be done by Friday. And a pitch upstairs, ball 4, lost him. Top of the order, here's Aaron Fry. Reached on an error by the second baseman and walked and scored a run. And so the finger has been pointed to Trey Shown to get loosened up here. It would appear we're going to have a number 14, a courtesy runner for. Thank you, Morehouse. John Morehouse covering it. Everett Hunt running at second base now. Here is the top of the order, Aaron Fry. This is a pivotal part of this ball game here in the 4th. Elizabethton by a 1-run advantage, but the Patriots have 2 on and 1 out here. This would be a good time for a little 6-4-3 double play ball, or a combination thereof. Brody Adams brings it upstairs, ball 1. This is a mechanics. That time it was very obvious from here that Brody released that ball a little sooner than normal, and it sailed on him. So that was a mechanic throw. Not that I'm a pitching coach. 1-0 pitch. There's a line shot to left field, and that will be over the head, and that's going to be up against the wall. 1 run scores. They'll get it back in quickly, and Robinson will take the throw in shallow left field. They plate 1 to tie it up. Fry scorches 1 to the wall in left field. The plate. Walker Hudlow to tie this thing right back up here in the 4th of 4-4. Jones, Curtis runner, stops at third, and at second with a big RBI double is Aaron Fry. Second hit of the inning now for the Sullivan East Patriots. More importantly, that scoreboard says 4-4, and here is Elias Arnold, his turn to the plate. And Shown heating up with more intensity now in the bullpen. Brody Adams has thrown a lot of pitches here this afternoon. Brody, 2 on, 1 out, and a run-in strike called. Nice pitch. Elias Arnold's popped out and foul ground to Daly at first and struck out. He's 0 for 2. So a big run down at third. The go-ahead run here in the 4th inning. Tie ball game. Squares the bunt. Here comes the suicide. He's caught down the line. Here it comes. Corey Russell. Covering will be Brody Adams. Brody will chase him back down, and he will now be tagged by Michael Robinson. What a play by Elizabethton. He came down the line, and Mike Brininger is talking rather heatedly with his batter because he didn't protect him. And he got him, hung him out to dry, and the runner's tag. That's a huge out in this baseball game. Coming down third, the go-ahead run. He is tagged out in the, let's see how, it would be 2. All right, let's see. 2 to 5 to 1 to 6. Robinson made the tag. 2 away. Big play. Meantime, the other runner trots down to thirds. He's still 90 feet away. And so Arnold stays at the plate at the at-bat with a no-ball, 1-strike count. Huge number 2 out. So Adams will pitch from the windup now, where he's been more effective here this afternoon. He'll bring it. Ground ball. Corey Russell, a foul ball. Corey was all over that like a duck on a June bug in behind the bag at third, but it's a foul ball. Strike 2. Well, you just sit back and watch this game unfold and see how big a play that was. Caught off the bag, coming down the line at third. Looked like he was going to try a suicide or a squeeze, and he didn't make contact. Pitching, and it's downstairs, blocked by Ethan Eggleston. Nice job, Ethan. Balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Tie game. Go ahead, run down a third for Sullivan East. Elias Arnold at the plate. Adams brings a 2-2 pitch, and it's a good block. Eggleston, full count. Chown still warming up in the bullpen. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, a run in. Tie game here in the top of the 4th. Adams popped him up out in shallow left field, backpedaling Robinson. Michael says, I've got it, and he does, and that is the inning. And the Cyclones dodge a big bullet. Could have been a whole lot worse. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave a man. We go to the bottom of the 4th inning. We're all tied up 4-4. Cyclone Baseball brought to you by Carter County Bank.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, 1 call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400. Your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
Bottom of the 4th inning, here come the Cyclones. Tie ball game. Carr, Wetzel, and the top of the order, Eggleston. We hope a whole bunch more here. Here's Jesse Carr, reaching on air his first time up. McGrew back out there for another inning of work for the Patriots. 4-4 deadlock. And a pitch misses, ball 1. Carr, his only at bat, hit a ground ball to the third baseman, throwing to the first baseman, dropped the ball E3 back in the 2nd inning. Bottom of the 4th, tie game, 4-4. And a strike call to Jesse Carr, right-hand batting left fielder. Ware and Fry hit a missile shot out there last half inning. That was a smoker. Big 2-run double to tie this thing up. Pitches, and it's downstairs. The numbers right now, 4 runs and 6 hits for Elizabethton, 4 runs and 4 hits for Sullivan East. So McGrew working from the windup, the base is empty here, and a 4-4 deadlock in the 4th. Brings it way outside, backhanded by Jones. Defensively, you've got Hobson at third, Fry at short, Milhorn at second, and Hudlow at first for East with Jones behind the plate. Or Kraken in right, Arnold in center, and Dylan Heaton defensively and left for Mike Brennager's ball club. Upstairs and in tight. Ball 4. Carr draws a leadoff walk. That is the first walk allowed by Mason McGrew here this afternoon. Here's Wetzel, flight out to center, his first time up. The wind continues to flap pretty good here. The uniforms down on the field are flapping in the breeze, in particular around home plate. Wetzel drops a bunt. It's a good one out in front of the plate. McGrew fields, pulled him off the bag, safe! Oh, tagged him coming down the line. Pulled him off the bag, but a sweep tag and windmill sweep by Hudlow. Got him coming down the line, but more importantly, got him down to second. Sack bunt. And so Ryan Presnell was going to argue that call, and I think that would be a pretty good argument. Hudlow was pulled off the bag with the throw by McGrew, so as he came down the line, he fielded the ball in foul ground. And so he reached back with his gloved hand and made a swipe, and there's no instant replay. And the president was saying by his body language, there's no way he could have done that. But he did, and he's out and down at second in scoring position is Jesse Carr. Top of the order, Ethan Eggleston. So Ryan Presnell trots back to the third base box, and Carr's in scoring position in tie ball game. Here's Eggleston, top of the order. Ground out and a strikeout. He's over. Ethan yesterday against Happy Valley was on base all 4 times. More importantly, at this point, put that stick on the ball and drive home this run and break this tie. And it's downstairs, but a strike called to Ethan Eggleston, left-hand batting catcher. Great story about this young man yesterday. The second play of the game, the Elizabethton catcher Perkins hurt his hand, and so Eggleston came from second and went in behind the plate to catch. He's there again today. Carson Dillard playing second. Fastball outside, misses. Set him up on the outside part of the plate, 1-1. South and Unicoi County next here. Game 2 in the winner's bracket. That ought to be a good one. At this point in the season, they're all good. That's why I don't understand why this place isn't packed. It's tournament time. And there's another pitch misses outside. Good eye by Ethan Eggleston. South, the number 4 seed at 13-8, takes on the number 1 seed Unicoi County at 18-13. And in the elimination game of the nightcap, it'll be Johnson County 5-13 and Happy Valley 7-18. That one goes home. There's a fly ball. And sinking line drive. He's in trouble. Dropped the ball. All hands are going to be safe. That is E9 on the play. He caught that ball. He saw the runner way down the line. That is exactly the right call. He dropped the ball. Mike Brenner's going to argue that call. The right fielder came in, caught the ball, then dropped it. I know what he saw. He saw Jesse Carr almost down to third base. He thought, I got a double play ball. And so Brenninger arguing this call, but again, he dropped that ball. That's an E9, and the runner's safe at second, and the runner's safe at first. So E9 on the play. And so Brenninger is really getting his money's worth out there. Now the home plate umpire is going to come out and visit with him a bit. And so Mike Brenninger getting everything he wants out there. The ball flies into right field. Right fielder caught the ball and dropped it. Now they're going to have a meeting. They reverse this call. It's going to be Katie barred the door. The ball was caught and dropped. Again, the right fielder was Alex McCracken. The runner was almost down to third. I'm pretty sure he probably looked up and said, whoa, we got a double play ball. His eyes got big and he dropped the ball. Carr safe at second. Runner safe at first. This is the big play in the game, and a tie ball game here in the fourth. And the three umpires are having a meeting down the first base line. Have a little get together. Warwick's already said we made it put up here as an E. He just called him out. So now Ryan Presnell out there visiting. And we got folks there screaming, throw him out. I love it. Isn't that good? That's great. Throw him out. They said it when Brenners was out there too, so. So Presnell's still arguing with the two field umpires. They've reversed the call. He's been called out. Off the bag is Heaton Eggleston. He's gone for out number 2, so erase the error off the scoreboard. So it's a fly ball to the right fielder. The runner stays at second. He got back into the bag, and so play stands, out recorded. Carr stays at second, 2 away. Here's Corey Russell. But you still have the runner in scoring position at second base. So you got people down there screaming, throw them out, both sides. Really? It's a high school baseball game, folks. Jiminy Christmas. Russell, first pitch, fly ball, center field. Going back, deepest part of the ballpark, and makes the catch. Corey gave it a ride. Second time in the game, he's given it a big ride, and that is the inning. For the Elizabethton Cyclones in the frame, no runs, no hits, no errors, and one big run left on. We've played 4. It's a dandy. We're tied at 4. We'll be right back. Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball brought to you by Carter County Bank.
Hi, I'm Rob Cole with Bays Mountain Park. There's something for everyone at Bays Mountain Park. Whether you're an outdoor enthusiast or simply looking to get away and relax, Bays Mountain Park in Kingsport, Tennessee is the perfect destination. For only $4 per vehicle, enjoy 3,500 acres of breathtaking scenery, featuring 40 miles of hiking trails, wildlife habitats, one of the Southeast's premier planetariums, and much, much more. For more information, please visit www.baysmountain.com or call us at 423-229-9447. Bays Mountain Park, one of the Tri-City's best places for learning, leisure, and recreation.
Your life is always changing. You never know what shape it will take, or how your financial needs might change. But if we talk about your investments and how they can provide for you and your family, the future becomes clear. At Wells Fargo Advisors, we believe conversation leads to financial clarity. Let's start a conversation today.
We go to the 5th inning, a tie ball game, 4-4, ready to get going here. New man on the mound, Brody Adams done for this afternoon. Trey Shown gets the baseball from Ryan Presnell. So Shown will go to work on 3, 4, and 5 here in the inning. Heaton, Hobson, and Milhorn. So got some hurt feelings going on out there right now. Shown rocks and brings it. First pitch, slow ground ball, charging. It'll be Corey Russell. Fields, throws, got him. Good job, Corey Russell. Charging in behind the mound, Fields, and throws a strike to Matthew Daly, 1 down. Brings up Hobson here in the 5th inning, a ground out and a walk. He was one of the guys on base when they had that big 3-run first inning for Sullivan East. So since that point, it was 3-0. You can do the math. Elizabethton's outscored them 4-1. But a tie game, 4-4. Pitch, fastball, strike call. Trey Shown getting with it up there. Adams goes through 5, or checked it through 4 this afternoon. Shown brings it, and it's down and away, misses 1-1. Trey, the big lanky righty, willowy, I believe is how you describe him. He kicks that big left leg up and brings a lot of momentum to the plate. Shown, down and away, 2-1. The right-hand batting third baseman, Matt Hobson. We're tied at 4 in the top of the 5th inning. Winners bracket game South and Unicoi County coming up next year. Pitching inside, strike call. Nice pitch by Trey Shown. Shown got in here yesterday in placing of Hartley late in the game and did a great job. Second consecutive days working, 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 down. Hobson makes quick work of Matt Hobson. Here's Eli Milhorn, a walk, bases loaded walk with an RBI and a ground out. He's over 1. Top of the 5th inning, we're tied at 4 and a nail biter here. Coming up, you've got Robinson, Carter, and Adams in the bottom of the 5th inning. This one inside and tight, a left-hander, ball 1. I can't get over people that are saying throw them out. You kidding me? This is a high school baseball game. 1-1. Keep it in perspective. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Fly ball, left field angling towards Jesse Carr. He'll make the catch. It's a 1-2-3 inning. And Trey Shown make quick work of the Patriots in the 5th inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. We're tied up 4-4. Come back with us. It's Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball. Getting a little tight here at the old ball orchard. 4-4 tie brought to you by Carter County Bank.
From the driveways where your kids play basketball and ride their bicycles, to the parking lots at your local church or grocery store, Bracken Paving is an important part of many neighborhoods in our area. No matter how large or how small the job, Bracken strives for excellence in every service they provide. It's a foundation for a strong community. Discover the difference at Bracken Paving and Asphalt Maintenance. Give us a call or visit us online at brackenpaving.com.
At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they treat thousands of patients each year dealing with diabetes and its effects. Diabetes overtaking our nation and leaving a path of destruction behind. Through wound care, office visits, and preventive care, they see most of the patients after a problem arises. Using diabetic footwear such as shoes and inserts, a great way to prevent or prolong skin breakdown and amputation. At Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, they use only custom molds from patient mold inserts, which further ensure a great recovery, or better yet, prevents a wound from happening. They use custom molded shoes, bracing, custom inserts, and extra depth diabetic shoes to prevent wounds or other skin issues from beginning. Call today, 1-800-524-4447. 39 years, 6 locations, 1 family. Bristol Orthotics and Prosthetics, 1-800-524-4447.
We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Here's Michael Robinson, 3, 4, and 5 against McGrew. First pitch popped him up behind us and back it out of play, strike 1. Robinson, Michael, a fly out to left and a single and a run scored. So he's 1 for 2 this afternoon. We are tied at 4 in the bottom of the 5th inning of a scheduled 7. A good one here. Robinson lines, hits a shot in the gap. They won't get to it. Robinson will go to the wall. Michael's got one. Big number 11. Roman into second for a leadoff double. Takes the big turn, stops right there. Robinson with a leadoff double in the gap in left center. His second base hit of the ball game for Michael Robinson. And more importantly, his second double in as many days, and that puts the go-ahead run out at second for Evan Carter, who's 2 for 2 with a couple of runs scored. That'll be base hit number 7 now for Elizabethton, and Carter tattoos in the gap in left center. Takes the big turn at second, almost was going to gear it into third, and Ryan Presley put the brakes on him out at second base. Here's Carter. Infield pinched in here. And it's a off-speed pitch called strike. Nice pitch by Mason McGrew. 4-4. Bottom of the fifth. Winner comes back Wednesday night of the winner's bracket. Loser comes back tomorrow night in the elimination game against the loser of the next game. This one is outside. Good eye. They set him up on the outside part of the plate and misses 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Robinson at second, representing the go-ahead run here in the fifth. Good ball game. 4-4. East jumped out to a 3-0 lead, and Cyclones have outscored them 4-1 here over the last couple of frames. Thank you for being with us wherever you may be here. 1-1 pitch. Downstairs, good eye. Got folks listening in South Carolina, we know, in West Virginia, of course, here in the Tri-Cities, in Elizabethton. Obviously, the home of the Cyclones, and we thank you for that. Like us and share us here on Facebook. Get the word out to folks. We're doing Cyclone baseball here. Riding this horse as far as it goes. 2-1 pitch. Carter, off speed, strike 2 called. Nice pitch. He looked that one in to the end of the catcher's mitt. 2-2 now. Brody Adams on deck. He's been the man today offensively for this baseball team. Trey Schaum put him out in order in the top of the fifth inning in a relief appearance. Carter, watch the miss downstairs, ball 3. Jones blocked that one to keep it from going to the backstop. So Robinson has to stay at second. Full count. Let's see what he's given to turn on here. Bottom of the fifth, we're tied at 4. Carter pops him up. 3-2 pitch, third baseman. Drop the ball. E5. That was a mile-high pop. Hobson had his glasses on, looking up to the sun, and dropped the ball. E5. And Robinson stays at second, a gift for Carter at first. And here's Brody Adams. He's 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs. Well, that is a coach's nightmare. That is a routine pop on the infield, and he dropped the ball in the sun. That is error number 3 now at Sullivan East this afternoon. So the Cyclones got a gift. They've got him at second and first, nobody out, and here is Brody Adams. 2-run double in the third, and RBI single in the first. Bullpen quiet for East. McGrew brings it. Adams misses upstairs, ball 1. Good eye for Brody. So 3 more RBIs for Brody Adams, and that continues to add up for his totals here in 2017. 15 now in the season for Brody Adams. One ball, no strikes. Runners at second and first, nobody out. Infield pinched in on the corners. McGrew brings it. Adams, big cut, fouls it back, 1-1. Unicoi County down the left field line, waiting for their opportunity to get loosened up and get ready as the number 1 seed. Sullivan South guys are up here in the grandstand watching this one. We're just in the 5th inning. It is a courtesy runner out at second. Garrett Hartley's going to run at second base. So here's Adams settling back in. A courtesy runner out at second, replacing Robinson. 1 ball, 1 strike count. Pitches. Adams watches it. It's called strike. 1-2. Caught the outside corner. We're tied at 4. Bottom of the 5th. Tight one. It's a nail biter here. Winner's bracket game of the district tournament. McGrew delivers. Adams ground ball, third baseman, and through the wickets. Everybody's going to be safe. E5 again, back-to-back errors on the third baseman. Runner stops at third. They're loaded up with nobody out. Big inning for the Cyclones. Here's Daly. Boy, Hobson is just beside himself down there. That's 2 that he's had boo-boos on. It's 3rd error of the ball game. Check that 4th error of the ball game. And here is Matthew Daly. Strikeout and a pop-out. He's due. Bases loaded. Infield pulled in. Tie game in the 5th. McGrew. Daly. Bad handle pop. Out in shallow left field. Could be trouble. Heaton coming in. Heaton will make the catch. Runner tags, and Hartley comes down the line. It's off base. Here he comes to the plate. He'll go in. He'll be safe at the plate. They challenge Heaton's arm. He threw an up line. Catcher fields. He flips to the pitcher at the plate. Bang, bang play on the underhand pitch at the plate, and Hartley's in to take the lead. Sacrifice fly for Daly, RBI, and it's a 5-4 ball game. Out number 1 recorded. And runner stays down to 3rd. Runner goes to 2nd. RBI for Daly. 5-4 Elizabethton. Here's E-step. And that will not be E-step. It'll be, looks like Trey Shown will bat for himself. So Matthew Daly hits a towering pop out in left field. They challenge the arm of Heaton. He throws it off line up the first base line. Jones, smart play, but Jones, the catcher, made the catch. Made a playable ball out of it. Flips to the pitcher at the plate, who was a second late getting there, and Hartley races in. The courtesy runner for Michael Robinson. So Presnell rolled the dice, put a courtesy runner out there, his starting pitcher from yesterday, and it works. And now Mike Brenninger will look at the bullpen, and he may have seen all he wants to see of Mason McGrew here. So only 1 out and a lead regained by Elizabethton here in the bottom of the 5th, 5-4. And your man at the plate will be a pinch hitter, and that will be Nick Johnson. Be pinch hitting in that number 7 spot for Logan E-step. Brenninger pulls the infield in to have a little meeting in the mound here. So, meeting the mound concluded. Cyclones have taken the lead, or regained the lead. Down at 3rd, running is Carter. At 2nd is Brody Adams, and Daly's retired with a sac fly RBI. And here is, again, Nick Johnson, left-hand batting. They leave McGrew in, and let's see what number 24 can do here. Cyclones with a 1-run lead here. Regaining it, 5-4, only 1 out. First pitch, ground ball right to the first baseman. He bobbles the ball, coming in. He'll come in standing. They'll throw to first. Did they get him? They did, but the run scores. It handcuffed Walker Hudlow down to first. He fields it, flips to the man covering. 3-4 on the put out, but the run's in at 6-4 Elizabethton. Carter scores. Runner comes down to 3rd, 2 out of the inning. 2 big runs in for the Cyclones, and here is Jesse Carr. Presnell over there arguing the call, but now they're going to bring they're working his field umpire pretty good over first. He's going to get in and talk to home plate umpire a little bit. And Johnson erased at first in a bang-bang play. Hudlow had handcuffed him, a slow ground ball in the grass, the synthetic grass here at J. Fred. But again, flipped it to the man cover and got him at first, but the run comes in. It's 2 big ones in, and Elizabethton leads at 6-4. And here's Jesse Carr. Reached on an error and walked. He's 0 for 1. Runner at 3rd. Pitch way outside, ball 1. Bullpen continues to warm up now, again for Sullivan East. That would be number 3 down there. Number 3 would be Ethan Terry, warming up for Sullivan East. There's a pitch, strike call. Nice pitch by Mason McGrew. So 6 runs on 7 hits now for Elizabethton. 4-4. Pitch, strike call. to Sarah Presnell at JP Nicks. Thank you. Listening to us this afternoon. Hope you're enjoying it. We're enjoying bringing it to you. 6-4 Cyclones. Winner has tomorrow off and comes back in here Wednesday. Loser back in here tomorrow night to play the loser of the next ball game between South and Unicoi County. 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 call. Carr knew it. He's gone, and that's the inning. But a good one for the Cyclones. 2 runs on 1 base hit, 2 big errors by Sullivan East, and 1 man left on. We go to the 6th inning. It's a dandy. Brought to you by Carter County Bank. After 5, Elizabethton 6, Sullivan East 4. You're listening to Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here. With the ratio, goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop. So it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the crossings in North Johnson City.
We go to the 6th inning of dandy. 6-4 Elizabethton. Tyler White, Walker Hudlow, and Alex McCracken for the Cyclones. Chown kicks, fires inside, and it misses 2-0. Wind still flapping those jerseys down there. Again, Cyclones big 2-run inning. Bottom of the 5th. We're in the 6th. Chown brings it. Fastball, belled high, strike call. Nice pitch. Trey retired the side, ground out, strikeout, fly out back last inning. Heaton, Hobson, and Milhorn in that order. Trey swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and Tyler White went swinging, did not get it. He's 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out. Shout on the 2nd inning of work in relief for Brody Adams. Trey kicks, fires, and it just missed inside. Eggleston framed that one, but to no avail, and the count goes to full now, 3-2. Something tells me this one ain't over yet, but right now Elizabethton leads 6-4. Outside ball 4, and tying run comes to the plate here. Leadoff walk administered to Tyler White. Here's Walker Hudlow, RBI single and a single. He's 2 for 2. They have 4 base hits. Hudlow's got 2 of them in that 7 spot. So a 6-4 ball game. Tying run to the plate here in the top of the 6th. Chown working against Hudlow, who's 2 for 2 with an RBI. Pitch bounced up there, good block by Eggleston. Ball 1. Unicoi County and South waiting in the wings here for the next game up, and then Happy Valley and Johnson County the nightcap. Hudlow, strike call, caught the outside corner. Nice pitch by Trey Chown. Numbers, Elizabethton 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. Sullivan East 4 runs, 4 hits, and 4 big errors, and yet they're right here in the ball game. Down only 2 the tying run to the plate. Hudlow, foul off the face mask of Eggleston. 1 ball, 2 strikes. It goes to the backstop. So the winner's bracket game will be the winner of this one plus the winner of the next game Wednesday night. The loser of this game will play the loser of the next game tomorrow night at 7:30. 1-2, swing and a miss. Chown struck him out. Nice pitch. 1 away. Made him chase a ball down and inside. Nice pitch by Trey Chown. 1 out, 1 on. Here's McCracken. Single and a strikeout. He's 1 for 2. East has not had a base hit since the RBI double by Aaron Fry back in the 4th inning. Strike called. Nice pitch, Trey Shown. Young man throwing BBs right now. Top of the 6th inning, 6-4, Elizabethton. Tying run to the plate, runner at first base. Shown brings it, and that one hit him on the forearm. That one stung him. Heard that one pop from here. So that intensifies things a bit. One out, runners at second and first. Here's John Jones. He walked and has struck out. He's 0 for 1. And today's game brought to you by Carter County Bank, cartercountybank.com. Trey Shown leads in, working from the stretch now with runners at second and first. Pitch, swing, and a miss. Blew it by him, strike 1. Carter County Bank's got the all-new customized approach to checking that's based on a simple idea. No matter how you like to manage your accounts, how much money you keep in your account, how and where you use your ATM. Here's one fouled back. How often you write checks or how you pay your bills, you have a checking account that is perfect for you. You customize your account. Bill pay, direct deposit, easy statements, electronic statements, Bank of Tennessee debit card. It's called Perfect Checking, one of the products offered by Carter County Bank. Fastball misses outside. It's 1-2. 1 out, 2 men on. We're in the top of the 6th. It's Elizabethton 6, Sullivan East 4 here. J. Fred Johnson Stadium, a beautiful afternoon for baseball. Here's a foul back. Big hack by Jones, the number 9 man in the lineup. Lean in. Trey Shown gets his side. A 1-2 count from Eggleston. Brings it. And a golf swing rope into left field. It falls in front of Jesse Carr. Carr gets it in. And they've loaded him up with 1 out. White to third on the walk. McCracken to second and hit batsman in a single. Base hit number 5 for Sullivan East. And they've got him loaded up with 1 out here in the 6th. And here's Aaron Fry. He delivered a big RBI double his last at-bat. Brings out your pitching coach for Elizabethton, and time is called. He'll go out and talk to his pitcher and to his catcher and to his infield. Michael Robinson, Corey Russell, Matthew Daly, Heaton Eggleston. Being attended to by your pitching coach. Big play right here in this game. Tie game. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Aaron Fry, the top of the order up. Getting the mound broken up. And a pitch outside, ball 1. Shown working from the stretch, bases loaded, no place to put him. Pitching to Fry, ground ball back up the middle. Robinson gets behind the bag and stops it for 1 throw to first, and it goes in behind Matthew Daly, and the run will score. It's a tie ball game. Robinson dove and smothered that ball behind second base. Flipped to Corey Russell playing second now. Russell wheeled and threw to first and threw it behind Brody Adams, and it's E on 4, and it's a tie ball game. So fielder's choice, 6-4 to get the second out at second base. Then an E on the throw by Corey Russell, E4. and 2 runs scored. Here's a ground ball, slap foul, third base side. So we're right back at it, 6-6 tie now. So White scores, McCracken scores to tie this thing right back up 6-6 here in the top of the 6th inning. Here's Elias Arnold. 0 for today. And a ground ball right back to Shown. Fields it cleanly, throws to first, and that is the inning. But another big one for Sullivan East. 2 runs on only 1 hit. 1 error and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Here we go again. It's a 1-3 put out, by the way. We're all tied up 6-6. Whoo, it's a dandy. From J. Fred Johnson Stadium, Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball, brought to you by Carter County Bank.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have 1 of those, we have 3 ASE master technicians here with the ratio. It goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the crossings in North Johnson City.
Bottom of the 6th, the nail biter tied right back up. Here we go. Ryan Wetzel, top of the order. Ethan Eggleston and Corey Russell. Swing and a miss, Wetzel. Wetzel, fly out and a sacrifice bunt 0 for 1. Here's a foul off the mask of John Jones, and it's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Eggleston on deck. 9-1-2 here in the Elizabethton 6th inning. Pitching, bringing it upstairs. Good eye by Ryan Wetzel. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 6 runs, 7 hits for Elizabethton. 6 runs, 5 hits for Sullivan East from the bottom of the 6th tie game. Winner's bracket, barn burner. And a strike call. He's gone, and he knew it. Strikeout, McGrew. Wetzel's on a called third. Fifth strikeout of the ball game for Mason McGrew. Top of the order. Here's Eggleston. 0 for 3 in that lead spot. Ground out, fly out, and a strikeout. 6-6 in the bottom of the 6th. And a bounce up there ball 1 to Ethan Eggleston. So coming up next, you've got Unicoi County and Sullivan South. Pitching, 1-0 pitch, and it's inside, 2-0. balls, no strikes, 1 out. Tie game, 6th inning. Eggleston and Corey Russell on deck. Outside, and it's good eye, 3-0. You got to have base runners, and that's what we're looking for here to get Eggleston on. He's on every time yesterday, and today he has been on none. Here's a 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike here, 1 out. And it's ball 4. We'll take it. Eggleston trots to first with a 1-out walk, representing the go-ahead run. Here's Corey Russell. Russell's hit it hard all 3 times today. Single, back up the middle in the first. Deep drive in the left field area for out number 1 in the third, and a scorcher to end the 4th inning in straightaway center. Pitching and taking way outside, ball 1 to Corey. He's moved around to play defensively at second base now. Dillard's off the field. Adams is at first defensively, and Daly's moved to third defensively. 1-0 pitch to Corey Russell. Ground ball, base hit past the diving shortstop to left field. Runner stops at second, and the Cyclones got something going here in the 6th inning in a tie ball game. Brings up Michael Robinson, 2 for 3, single, double, and scored twice. That's base hit number 8 now for the Cyclones of Ryan Presnell. 15-9, Elizabethton. 16-10, Sullivan East. So here's Michael Robinson, a run-producing situation here. And it's strike call, caught the outside part of the plate. Robinson with men on base, just outstanding. Batting .411 with men out there. He's got him at second and first. There's a fly ball into left field. Does it stay down? It does not. Nice catch made. He hit that on a rope, and right there to make a nice catch out in center field was Elias Arnold. He hauls it in on a laser shot to center field. There's 2 away. He smoked it, but Elias Arnold played it perfectly. Nice job, Arnold. Here's Carter. Carter 2 for 3 with an error and 3 runs scored here. 2 out of the bottom of the 6th, a tie ball game. Carter, the freshman. Got him at second and first. McGrew pitches, and it misses outside, ball 1, belt high. Carter, the freshman, leads his team in a lot of categories. The men out there on base, he's batting .506. See if he can, a little Cyclone magic. Downstairs, strike call though, 1-1. Strikeout Wetzel, walk Eggleston, single Russell, fly out Robinson, and here's Carter. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 men out, 2 men on. Carter dribbles it foul, first base side, 1-2. He topped that one. Tell you what, Elizabethton baseball's in good hands. This is a young baseball team. 4 seniors. New baseball from Mason McGrew, and a new chance to see what he can do. Step off the rubber and look the runner back into second base. You've got Eggleston at second. You got Russell at first. The play is on the batter. 1-2 pitch, way outside. Wanted to chase one, he didn't. He's a pretty cagey batter. That's why you have the average you've got. For Evan Carter, misses outside, 2-2. We're tied at 6 in the bottom of the 6th. 2-2 pitch. And it's just outside, ball 3. Good eye, Carter. So if it continues, Brody Adams, who's been one of the hot guys, is on deck here. Full count, 2 men on, 2 men out. They're on the move. Carter lifts one into left field. Heaton says, I've got it. He will not move, makes the catch. And we go to the 7th inning, all tied up in a dandy. We played 6. We're tied at 6. Elizabethton Cyclone Baseball brought to you by Carter County Bank.
At American Import Auto Repair in Johnson City, one of the things that owner Tim Smith is most proud of is their hard-earned certifications.
We are an ASE Blue Seal shop, which is important because what it tells the customer is we care enough to get certified, not in one certain area of cars. You have to be certified in 8 different certifications, in 8 different tests you have to take, and you have to be updated on them yearly to make sure that you're up to date. We not only have one of those, we have 3 ASE Master Technicians here. With the ratio, goes into a ratio, and we're a Blue Seal shop, so it tells you that we care about training and we care about knowing about your car. We want to help fix it right.
American Import Auto Repair, West Market Street, Johnson City, home of the free loaner car program. Open 6 days a week. Call today, 913-3111.
Any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Over 10 to choose from. Perfect for having the gang over to watch the big game, birthday parties, church get-togethers, backyard gatherings, everything from fruit trays to garden salad trays to nuggets and chicken strip trays. And for the sweet tooth, try the cinnamon cluster or chocolate chunk cookie tray. So you see, any day is a good day to get a tray from Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A at the Crossings in North Johnson City.
Six in the books. We go to the 7th inning. Tie game. This is what you want. It's a nail biter. Here's 3, 4, and 5 against Trey Shown. It's Dylan Heaton. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Fastball inside, ball 1 to start the 7th. 6 runs, 8 hits, 2 errors for Elizabethton. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 4 errors for Sullivan East, and yet you're still in the ball game. It's a credit to their baseball team. Shown, ground ball on the screws to third. Fields throws, low throw. That's E5. That's an error charge to Matthew Daly. That's big. Down to second he goes. Low throw. Adams tried to dig it out, could not. Second error of the ball game. He goes to second on a routine play at third base, but it's not a routine play, and out at second with the go-ahead run in the 7th is Dylan Heaton. Here's Matt Hobson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. So a change at the mound. Corey Russell comes in from second base to spell Trey Shown. So Corey Russell gets his shot here, some warm-up tosses to see what he can do. As Sullivan East has put the go-ahead run out at second base with 1 out. Or I'm sorry, no outs here in the inning. So Corey Russell makes his tournament pitching debut. This will be his Carson Dillard. Russell, in 8 innings of baseball, is making his 6th appearance, 1-1 on the season. He's given up 6 hits, 5 runs are all earned. He's walked 8 and struck out 5, and he hit a batter for Corey Russell. Third pitcher of the afternoon, Adams, now Shown, now Corey Russell. So Corey, the gamer, the battler. See what he can do here as Sullivan South and Unicoi wait on deck for this one, then Johnson County and Happy Valley. But if you look ahead to the bottom of the 7th inning for Elizabethton, they have Adams, Daly, and Eastep, although he was pulled for Johnson the last at-bat. So here we go. Here's Hobson against Corey Russell. Tie game. Go ahead, run out at second base with nobody out in the 7th for the visitors here. The top of the 7th. You win, you skip tomorrow. Be back out here Wednesday. If you lose, you're back out here tomorrow night. Russell checks the runners and brings it. First pitch, and he slices one foul down the right field line, back it out of play. So Russell, the third pitcher used by Ryan Presnell this afternoon. Brody Adams, Trey Shown did a great job. Just ran out of gas. And now Corey Russell. 0-1 pitch. Upstairs, 1-1. Took something off that one. Infield at normal depth. The attention, of course, is at that runner at second, Dylan Heaton. You do not want him to score here in the top of the 7th inning. 2-base error. Here's one fouled back, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Adams got it started, then Trey Shout, and now Corey Russell here in the 7th inning. Love it. High school baseball. You just never know. It's good stuff. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitching, taking, and not missing by much. 2-2. Hobson walked in the first. Again, they got 3 of those 6 runs in the first inning. Looked like they were going to blow the Cyclones out of here, and Elizabethton's bounced back, obviously. 2-2 pitch. Swing, chop, foul, third base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Where my man Hartley went? I don't see him down there now. He's an icing. That Doug Hartley, he's a good feller. This is a nail biter here, I guarantee you. Every pitch is critical. Russell brings it. Outside by Kenneth Eggleston. Full count. On deck is Eli Milhorn. Heaton out at second. The go-ahead run, a tie game in the 7th. 3-2 pitch, Russell. Line shot, base hit to left field. Carr will keep it in front of him. Jesse gets it back in. Nice throw back in by Carr on a strike to Matthew Daly. He took a big turn at third, and Brenninger, the coach, said, whoa, this guy put one right back in here on the numbers. Single by Hobson. That's his first of the ball game. Base hit number 6 now. Sullivan East, and they've got him on the corners for Eli Milhorn with nobody out here in the 7th. Bases loaded, walk for an RBI in the first, ground out the second, flied out to left. He's 0 for 2. Left-hand batting second baseman Eli Milhorn. Infield pinched in on the corners. Russell, and a pitch, misses, ball 1. That throwing error is huge right now in this ball game. That runner's down at third. Pitch misses downstairs, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. Bringing it. Strike call down the heart of the plate. Nice pitch, Corey Russell, 2-1. There's only been one extra base hit today. Everything else has been single. It's been the Fry double. Russell shoots it. Foul. Look out. Hey, how about that? Unicoi County Blue Devil fan caught that one on the fly. Then he threw it back down the bullpen, and he gets booed by the fans. Here you go. Made a great catch and a lousy throw back. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Milhorn. Pitching, fly ball. Line shot, caught on the fly. Wetzel, and they can't get in. Great job by Wetzel. Ryan Wetzel caught that sinking line drive about knee high on the fly. And the third base runner could not advance because he was charging, made the catch, made a great throw back in. Great play by Ryan Wetzel defensively. Runners stay at the corners. One out here is Tyler White. White a strikeout, a ground out, and a walk, and a run scored. Great play by Wetzel. Here's one line shot to Diller. Diller back to first and almost got a double play ball. Diller makes the catch on a little flare to second base. Gets out number 2 recorded and almost had a double play ball. But the runner dives back in the first in the form of Hobson. There's 2 away. Here's Walker Hudlow. He's 2 for 3 with an RBI and a run scored this afternoon. We're in the top of the 7th. Go ahead run 90 feet away with now 2 out of the inning. You work on your batter, of course. Walker Hudlow at number 7 spot. Russell brings it upstairs, ball 1. Talking about big league baseball, the Yankees, after sweeping the Cubs, roll into Great American Ballpark tonight, take on the Redlegs. You can listen to it on 700 WLW. Station we talk on every week. This one upstairs 2-0. Talk a little NASCAR on the big one, 700 WLW every Saturday night. Covering 38 states. We appreciate the opportunity. So check out the Reds tonight on 700 WLW Cincinnati. 2-0 pitch. Russell. And strike called. Ran it into his hands. Nice pitch. Corey Russell. Two balls and a strike. 2 out. Runners on the corners. Tie game in the top of the 7th. This is what it's all about right here. 2-1 pitch. Upstairs, ball 3. On deck will be Alex McCracken, a hit in 2 tries here this afternoon. Winner moves on to Wednesday night's game. Losers back out here tomorrow night. 3-1 pitch. Here it comes from Corey Russell, and it's strike 2 called. Nice pitch. You're talking about a bulldog. Corey Russell is a bulldog in every sport he's in. Full count. 3-2. 2 out. 2 on. Runners will be on the move. Russell, payoff pitch. Upstairs, ball 4. They're loaded up. No place to put them, and here is Alex McCracken, a single and 2 at-bats, and a hit batsman. And a run scored. 6-6 tie, bases loaded, 2 out, top of the 7th, Sullivan East. You talking about drama, we got it. We got us a bunch of drama here. Russell working from the stretch. Checks the runners, brings it. First pitch, popped him up out in right field. Could be trouble. Coming hard. No, can't get to it. 1 run scores. 2 run scores for Sullivan East. A diving try by Evan Carter, but fell right beyond his outstretched glove. He gave it everything. Belly slid, gave it everything he could. Came up a little short, dove for it. With 2 out, running on the play. 2-run score for Sullivan East. Walker Hudlow goes down to 3rd, and so McCracken with a big 2-run single here in the 7th to give them a 2-run advantage. Here is John Jones, the catcher. And the Patriot fans are happy. They're up 2 here in the top of the 7th with 2 out. Jones swings and fouls it back. Tell you what, Evan Carter angled towards second base about 10 steps and belly slid, gave it everything he had. He dove for it and just could not come up with it on a sinking line drive. Great effort and great job of Wetzel to back him up so then roll to the fence. Jones shoots it down the right field line, and that is a foul ball. He's down, no balls and 2 strikes. Alex McCracken for the moment is the hero, although I'd say you'll hear some rumblings from the Cyclones in the bottom of the inning. Adams, Daly, and Johnson scheduled in the bottom of the 7th for the Cyclones, down 2. And it's outside, good eye. By Ethan Eggleston to spear that one. That was way out of the strike zone, and good eye by Eggleston to make sure that one didn't get by him. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now time is called as Jones backs out. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Jones, bad handle, foul down the right field line. 8 runs, 7 hits, 4 errors for East. 6 runs, 8 hits, and 3 errors for Elizabethton. Good ball game, and it's not over yet. Harken back to the JV game we did last week. 1-2 pitch outside, 2-2. Cyclones were down 5-0, 1 out of the 7th inning, and rallied to beat East JV team 6-5. So it taint over to the fat lady sings, as they say. 2-2 count. Runners on the corners. Jones line shot to Robinson right at him, and that's inning. However, for the visitors, 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors and 2 men left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Cyclones need 2 to tie it and 3 to go home. We'll see if they can do it. We'll be right back after this. Cyclone Baseball brought to you by Carter County Bank.
At FCA, we're touching millions one heart at a time. Since 1954, the Fellowship of Christian Athletes has been putting the heart and soul in sports by challenging athletes and coaches to impact the world for Jesus Christ. As the largest sports ministry in the world, FCA now reaches over 2 million people annually on the professional, college, high school, junior high, and youth levels. Through this shared passion for athletics and faith, lives are changed, one heart at a time. Learn more at fca.org.
It's Friday night at 7 o'clock. You've been involved in a car accident. You may be out of state on vacation or just a few miles from home. What do you do? Who do you call? At Farmers Insurance Group, one call is all you have to make. Hello, this is Jim Klein, an agent with Farmers Insurance. It's called One and Done. You don't have to wait till Monday morning to file a claim. You can make the initial call and we'll begin right away to help you. We assist you in moving the vehicle to a certified repair shop, getting you set up with rental car, and informing your agent. Then here at the staff at Jim Klein Farmers Insurance, we follow the claim through to the end. It's that easy. One and Done. We're your one and done location for all your insurance needs. Auto, home, life, commercial, workers' comp, and bonds. We can help you with all your insurance needs. Give me a call today, Jim Klein Farmers Insurance at 247-5400, your one and done location in Kingsport, 247-5400.
New man on the mound for the Sullivan East Patriots here in the bottom of the 7th. It's Perry Cassidy trying to win this thing in a save situation for Mason McGrew, rather. Here's Brody Adams. We need 2 to tie it and 3 to go home here in the bottom of the 7th. Adams 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. First pitch, swing and a miss. He was fence busting, didn't get it, strike 1. Adams, Daly, and Johnson was in that 7th spot last time there was an at-bat opportunity. Cyclones down 2 here in the winner's bracket game, the bottom of the 7th. Cassidy, the right-hander, brings it. Adams pops him up, back it out of play, and he's down, no balls and 2 strikes. So if things don't get turned around, we'll be back out here tomorrow night at 7:30. We'll say thanks to our sponsor today, Carter County Bank. CarterCountyBank.com. 0-2 pitch. Almost hit him. He got out of the way on a fastball inside 1-2. Last hit came last inning by Corey Russell, the single. Here's the 1-2 offering to Brody Adams. And he hits a high towering pop out in left field. Deaton says it's mine, and he will make the catch. 1 away. Here's Matthew Daly. Sac fly RBI. Strikeout and a pop out. He's 0 for 2. Cassidy brings it. Let's see what Daly can do with it. Upstairs, ball 1. Good eye. Cyclones down 2 in the bottom of the 7th here. Cassidy brings it. And it's a strike call to the knees to Matthew Daly. On deck will indeed be Nick Johnson for Elizabethton. Young Ball Club. Learning something here today. 1-1 pitch to the 1-out batter. Inside 2-1. Really amazing that they have committed 4 errors and yet lead this ball game. Typically 4 errors will put you in a world of trouble, but not today for Sullivan East. Here's a fly down the right field line, twisting and back, and a foul ball. Giving chase right fielder Alex McCracken. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Daly. On deck will be Nick Johnson. 1 out of the bottom of the 7th. Cyclones trail 8-6. He brings it, Cassidy. Ground ball, back up the middle, shortstop. To his left field, pumps, throws, got him. 2 down. 2 away in the ball game. It's Nick Johnson's turn to keep it going here for the Cyclones. Nick, his only at bat, he called 3rd strike back in the, or checked it. He hit into a slow ground ball to the first baseman who bobbled it and turned around and flipped it to the second baseman, covering 3-4 in the put out. So Cassidy trying to slam the door. Let's see if Johnson can have something to say about it here. And the pitch is downstairs, ball 1. If it continues, Jesse Carr is on deck. Bottom of the 7th, 2 out, down 2. One 1-0 pitch, outside, 2-0. At this point, it's just real simple. You got to have base runners. You're down 2 here in the bottom of the 7th, 2 out in the ball game. Cassidy brings it, and it's strike call, 2-1. Elizabethton has left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 on base today. 2-1 pitch. Johnson, ground ball, base hit up the middle. So Johnson keeps it going. Nice piece of hitting for Johnson. That's base hit number 9 of the ball game for Elizabethton. Tying run comes to the plate in the form of Jesse Carr. So right back up the middle. Nice job by Nick Johnson to deliver a 2-out single to keep it going. So Jesse Carr, walk, strikeout, reached on an error. He's 0-2. Hope you've enjoyed it wherever you are. It's been a fun ball game. I hope it's not over. Bottom of the 7th. It's high school baseball. Anything can happen and typically does. Downstairs, strike call to Jesse Carr. 2 balls and a strike to right-hand batting left fielder. Reached on an error, a walk, and a strikeout. He's 0-2 in the book. 0-1 pitch. Outside, good eye. On deck would be Ryan Wetzel. Again, if this one doesn't get turned around, we'll be back out here tomorrow night at 7:30 for the stay alive game in this tournament against the loser of the next game. 1-1 pitch and strike call. 1-2. Cassidy back up on the hill, leans in, gets his side. See if Jesse Carr can keep it going here in the 7th. 2 out, 1-2 count. And he hits a line shot, base hit to left field. Carr does his job. Johnson stops at second. Here's Wetzel's turn. So on a 2-strike pitch, he ropes one in the left field. Base hit number 10 this afternoon for the Cyclones, and they keep coming. Sign of a good coach ball club, scrappy. So 2 out, 2 men on. Here's Ryan Wetzel. Flight out to center, sacrifice bunt, and a strikeout. He's 0-2. And Wetzel may be lifted here. Let's see. Or it's going to be a courtesy runner. Going to send Logan Estep out to second base, I believe, to run, who's going to be taking the place of Nick Johnson. That's exactly what's going to happen. So Estep will run. Johnson does his job with a single up the middle. Carr does his job with a single to left field. So your tying run is at first base. The winning run is at the plate with 2 out of the ball game and an 8-6 deficit. So here is Ryan Wetzel. Fly ball to center. As we said, a strikeout and a sacrifice bunt. He's 0-2 in the book with a sacrifice. Me, oh my. This one's a nail biter. I like it. Cassidy from the stretch checks the runners at second and first. He'll bring it. Wetzel, first pitch, strike call. Eight to 6 East, 2 out in the ball game. Tying run at first base, 2 on, 2 out for the Cyclones. Cassidy checks him out at second, checks him again, brings it. Wetzel fouls it back. No balls and 2 strikes. Got a pretty good hike at it. Puts it at 0-2 now. With the Elizabethton center fielder. No balls, 2 strikes. Cassidy against Wetzel. 0-2 pitch. Popped him up, backing out of play. Count holds at 0-2. Unicoi County, as we said, and Sullivan South is next. That loser will play the loser of this game tomorrow night at 7:30. The winner of this one will play the winner of the next one at, I believe, 5 o'clock on Wednesday. Outside, good eye by Ryan Wetzel. Top of the order on deck, and Heaton Eggleston. Which is where the hitting productions come today, primarily from 2, 3, and 4. Like to get a chance to get those guys back up here again. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. Ground ball, shortstop, charging, Fields, throws, can't, all hands safe, infield hit. How about that? They're loaded up. For Heaton Eggleston, 3 straight hits, hit number 11 now for Elizabethton. Woo-hoo. My nerves can't take this. Top of the order, here's Eggleston. 0 for 3 and a walk. Eggleston with a little pop in the bat here can get something going. 2 out, they'll be on the move. The key man on this field right now is the man standing out at second base. Former Jesse Carr, he would be the man here. He would be the tying run. And the guy at first is even bigger player. He has the winning run, and now Brenninger will come out of the dugout, the coach for Sullivan East. And confer with the home plate umpire here. Sure that's about, but umpire satisfied, Brenninger satisfied. Here we go. Bases loaded, down 2, 2 out in the game. Heaton Eggleston settles in. How about a little Cyclone magic right here? Eggleston, first pitch, outside, ball 1. Of course, that's the other thing you look at. A walk is a run here. With Corey Russell on deck, who's hit it hard everywhere today. Russell's 2 for 4. Like to see him get another whack at it coming up. But see what Heaton Eggleston can do here. And it's outside. Good eye, 2-0. Man, every pitch is dripping with emotion here at J. Fred Johnson Stadium. Holy tamale. That one didn't miss by much. 2 balls, no strikes. Cassidy on the mound against Eggleston to the plate. Bases full of Cyclones. 2 out in the ball game, down 2. Eggleston should have called strike. Started to and held up, but it's a called strike. Hit the top part of the strike zone. Cassidy delivers, 2-1 pitch. Eggleston, fly ball left field. Heaton going back. Does he make the catch? He does not. He didn't make the catch. 1 run scores. 2 run scores. Here they come. We've got ourselves a tie ball game. Oh, what a play. Correction, we got ourselves That is the ball game. Running on 2. My apologies. Elizabethton's won the game. Oh, I missed that one. I apologize. As 1 run scores, 2 run scores, 3 run scores, and Eggleston does his job. And Elizabethton has won this bad boy in the bottom of the 7th, 9-8. Holy tamale. I got so worked up, missed that one. I apologize. 9 runs, 12 hits, 3 errors for Elizabethton. Holy smokes. And for Sullivan East, 8 runs on 7 hits. They commit 4 errors. And so the Elizabethton Cyclones will move on and play Wednesday night against the winner of this next game as a big, big ball game by Heaton. Eggleston did his job. And how about those Cyclones? So Elizabeth. So the Cyclones do it on a 2-out, bases clearing double, 3 men on, 2 men out, down to the final out of the ball game, down 2 runs, and the Cyclones prevail 9-8. And I apologize, I got worked up. I haven't done that in a long time. Got so worked up, miscalled the play, and we apologize for that. But that tells you it's a fun ball game to call. That'll do it from here. He's down there talking to other media members. Not there. So we'll talk to Coach Preslin tomorrow or Wednesday on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Again, final score. See if Preslin comes up here. What a game. 9-8, bases clearing double. And the Cyclones move on to the championship game. East had them down for the count. 2 out, down 2, bottom of the 7th. And Heaton Eggleston's the hero with a bases clearing double to win this thing. And Elizabethton goes to 16-9 on the season. Sullivan East will drop to the losers bracket game with a record of 16-11. We're going to close out our broadcast right now. Thanks to Carter County Bank. We'll rejoin you coming up on Wednesday. Again, final score, the bottom of the 7th. Some late end of the ball game heroics by the Elizabethton Cyclones, Heaton Eggleston. As the Cyclones win this thing again, final score of 9-8. We'll rejoin you. We are out of time. We sincerely thank you for yours until we greet you again on Wednesday for Cyclone Baseball. This is Tom Taylor saying from J. Fred Johnson Stadium, God, how about them Cyclones? So long, everybody.